Testing. Okay, there we go.
Chaos dragon close to our heart, fires burning wild, tearing us apart. In the shadows we find our start, dancing with danger, playing our part. Wings of fury slicing the night, tales of legend lost in flight. Whispers of power hidden from sight, embracing the chaos with all our might. Chaos dragon, feel the roar, breaking shackles forevermore. From ashes rise will soar, in your flame we find our core. Burning bright like wild fantasy, echoes of past now set us free. Riding on winds of destiny, finding truth in the debris. With every blaze we understand, holding tight to the beast's hand. In this fire we make a stand, love and chaos go hand in hand. Chaos dragon, feel the roar, breaking shackles forevermore. From ashes rise will soar, in your flame we find our core. Chaos dragon, feel the roar, breaking shackles forevermore. From ashes rise will soar, in your flame we find our core.
Okay, everyone, welcome. Today we are going to be doing more God of Light campaign. Today is session 15. The party is going to be finally entering the Haunted Forest to cross over the veil into the Continent of Darkness. I will now be undeafening so we can hear our party. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So, who would like to recap last session?
RNG still hates Tanky.
RNG hates Senki in new creative fun ways.
What, you mean Tanky being mind controlled and cloned 20 times in a fight isn't love?
Oh, don't worry, guys. This box is made of box.
This box is made of box.
But yeah, so to do a bit big of a more recap, the party fought Spring-Heeled Jack, except that this wasn't a normal Spring-Heeled Jack. The Spring-Heeled Jack had gained a decent amount of control over the little demi pocket of Feywild that they were in, and was using that magic to basically create shadowy clones. Not shadow clones, those are different, but shadowy clones of different party members. And it was randomized each time who he would create a clone of. Of the clones that were made, I want to say 6 clones were made. One of them was of himself, and the rest were of Jody, aka Tanky.
One,
The
one was Ellie.
only because I re-rolled it.
And one was Bryn.
Was there one of Bryn? Yes,
Yeah.
there was. Okay. But yeah, no, the one that became Ellie, I forcibly re-rolled because I was like, yeah, no.
Not again.
But yes, so you all will remember that that he disappeared in a flash of light. Jody was the only one who saw it for what it actually was. After he has disappeared, sitting on the ground in front of the box he was on is a singular dagger and a cloak. Don't all speak up at once.
Normally, I would be the one to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go pawn the cloak," but I'm currently a cat.
What do you mean you're currently cat?
I'm Fletcher. Fletcher's a cat. Normally, when I play these games, I'm playing human characters who will just throw on any random magical item they see.
I mean, I'm not gonna just throw it on and see. I'm going to try it.
I was gonna wait for someone to identify it, and then I was gonna wrap Fletcher in it if it's not dangerous.
Oh yeah, Redor exists. Where's my thing?
Uh-huh. You are our magical identifier.
That is very true. Alright, I would like to cast Redora on.
Okay, so cast time of 1 minute. You read aura, and which are you reading aura on? The dagger or the cloak?
The cloak right now, just to see if it's magical.
It is in fact magical.
Okay, so then I'm going to identify the magic.
So I did y'all a favor and I put both of the magic items into the player stash, so you can go ahead and attempt your identification from there, so that way it'll tell you if you succeed or not.
Party, where is it? Usual dagger and usual cloak.
You click on the question mark to attempt to demystify it.
I did, but apparently not. It immediately just goes to chat.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Okay, so we're going with cloak first. There you go. It has been posted to chat.
Religion, and then I get my +2 circumstance because of Read Aura. If I can remember how to do a plus, that would be great. Love that.
The circumstance bonus.
Yeah, I was struggling. There we go.
Well, you do not identify the cloak.
God damn it. Anyone else who wants to try gets the +2 bonus.
Let's
Can I
see.
even do it? I don't even know if I can.
Ironically enough, okay, so technically Celeste can try an Arcana check.
Like I think I can try one of. I can try cultism, but like I don't.
I mean, there's the worst that happens is you crit fail, and then I tell you it does something funky. Okay, so Celeste fails. wonder, does
get-
K-Paw... K-Paw could technically try an occultism as well.
I rolled it wrong.
Yeah, well, you still failed, so...
We're great at this, guys.
Brynhilder can try her choice of things, but occultism is her best.
And there's a +2 circumstance bonus, right? Still?
Yes.
Mhm.
Because of the reroll. Okay.
Brynhilder fails.
Okay.
And
We
just so
all
you know, with the exception of Fletcher, it's taking 10 minutes for all of you to do this a piece. So right now that's... Oh, Ellie. You identify the cloak as a cloak of warming. It's supposed to make you stay warmer in colder temperatures.
Uh-oh.
It says it's. I think it's supposed to just keep you warm.
In a forest? Why would he have dropped that in a forest?
I don't know. It seems like a pretty good purpose for a cloak, though. Keep you warm.
Are any of y'all going to attempt to do the dagger? And if you do,
I
we're not going to like double the time. We'll just say that during
it
the
happened during
50 minutes that this took.
Let me
Oh.
do my read aura again. This time for the dagger.
And of course, Saren will take a crack at identifying both of the items once you reconnect with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you pull up the dagger so that I can?
Yes, one
I
second.
mean, I'm assuming Fletcher would have done this while everyone else was staring at the cloak.
Right.
It's 2 to my circumstance bonus.
Well, the dagger only takes 1.
Okay.
I'm still going to give it to you though, Brynhilder, because you rolled a crit success.
Oh. It's like, well, I guess I'll overlook this. Oh.
So the dagger is called Little Love.
I feel like
And
we got stabbed by that.
it is a +1 steel dagger that is chipped and worn, but no less deadly for its much used appearance. When you critically succeed on an attack roll with Little Love, you can activate the dagger to spring away from your foes. So once per 10 minutes, you literally just leap away from your target. Actually, no, it just says you leap, so you get to control the direction you leap when you critical hit with this dagger. And it is a steel +1 dagger.
Neat.
Is that one a dagger of stabby things? Stabbing things?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm good at this.
I'm so glad you are.
Okay, you're no longer sickened. Fletcher is still wounded.
Yeah. It's fine. Sure, it's okay. How hurt am I?
But Celeste will say, well, if we've identified the dagger and no offense, K-Paw, but I don't trust your assessment of the cloak just yet. I say we head back. Saren could take a crack at the cloak, and we should see what changes, if any, has happened to the village.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I bet if you put
everything
that
is
cloak on,
fixed.
you'll feel warmer.
That's just wearing a cloak.
Yeah, guys,
Jody,
Ellie is so good at this though.
Jody will
Don't.
Jody will take off her own like scarf and offer Fletcher uppies, but
Fletcher
Yeah.
was already trying to figure out how wounded he was gonna jump onto your shoulders, so this
Well,
works out well.
congratulations! You are now wrapped in her scarf in her arms. You
And I
are
know that K-Paw had mentioned Proa using the water ability on us every 10 minutes.
yeah, but
Oh, the healing thing. Yeah.
but
Every
Jody
10
will
minutes, you heal everybody.
will just say while picking up Fletcher and fucking putting him in the baby cradle, you can trust the cloak and I'll trust mine.
Okay, so with that being said, it takes you approximately an hour to walk from the burnt tower back to the village. So, K-Paul, just roll the heal 6 times, and then we'll just do one roll for everybody each of the 6 times. So, basically, you'll get what I'm saying, right?
I didn't open
Yes.
up my character sheet
Huh?
this time.
Something like that.
I usually do that one as soon as I get in. Ellie. Put this over here. Actions. Ocean's Balm.
So, yeah, just roll the healing 6 times, and then everyone can heal by each of those values.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Fletcher needs all of that, and then some, doesn't he?
I don't know yet.
It healed me fully up, so probably not.
You were also
Yeah.
only at about half HP.
I'm good. I was also about half. A little
Because
less than half, technically.
She did Fletcher did the burst heal right before we ended the session, so.
Right.
Yeah.
That also gives them resistance to fire.
Nice.
Yes, because I'm totally going to throw fire at y'all. Like, y'all just had a major boss encounter, and I'm
Where
gonna
did all
throw
the
something
others
else
go?
at you on the way home.
I mean,
Literally, every
Be the
every
first time.
single time like more healing happens, you guys just hear Fletcher's purrs get louder. The cat has regained his strength.
I'm gonna
He now
type a random
purrs.
thing.
So, go ahead.
I have lost the chart, so I
Nope.
or
That's,
the
oh,
the
did I?
Yeah,
chat
it
for
Did I change
some
disappeared.
something?
Oh,
the
did you
chat
not do the
broke.
heals?
The chat broke for me, so I
Okay, I thought it was just me.
No, I cleared it. I cleared the chat because I thought everyone had healed. But okay, yeah,
I
you
did heal
definitely
them.
full healed. So,
Okay.
boom.
Yeah, I was checking to see if I was full healed, and then by the time I looked back, it was changed.
Yeah, I didn't click anything. All right, 44. There we go.
Okay.
I was like, there was 24 in there at least.
So, you finally make it back to the Feywild village, and it is much, much livelier. All the corruption has faded. In fact, you saw none of the corruption on your way home. But you just see a dragonette Saren flying around in somewhat of a panic.
That's Aaron.
Fletcher's little head peeps out of the scarf. Before, like, I like the idea of, like, it's a swaddle, so he's, like, Pareto style, so he can't, like, lift out his paw with ease like he wants.
Oh, that was the idea.
So
You are
his
burrito.
little head peeps out, sees her flying, goes, Saren! Saren, I can't move.
Saren will immediately turn around and fly towards Fletcher's voice. What do you mean you can't move? Not another thing gone wrong. She just stops, sees that you're a Pareto, and goes, oh, don't panic me like that.
You were already panicking.
Yes, and you don't need to add on to it.
I mean, it worked, did it not? It got you here.
Now you can tell us what's wrong.
You know what? Just for that, Jody, you're gonna get hit with a tail whip.
Oh. Damn.
For a total of 3 bludgeoning, as Saren is not taking shit right now. She just smacks you
Hey.
with the tail up across your face.
Hey, watch it. I have precious cargo here.
What's wrong?
Well, all of a sudden, all the corruption vanished, which was good. All the fairies came out of hiding, which, you know, I thought was good. But now, I can't find the Dryad anywhere. And none of the other fairies can seem to find her either.
That doesn't seem good. Isn't she like the leader of this place?
Well, yes and no. So, she took over as leader, but it was her husband that was the leader, but the husband hasn't returned yet either.
Well, then she probably went to go find him. Wasn't her husband the corrupted dude?
Was that
The
in
one
character or
from-
out?
In character. Fletcher remembers this.
Yes, potentially, which we're actually going to have Saren roll a...
Saren wasn't here for the corrupted dude.
Right, Saren wasn't, so she wouldn't be able to make that little knowledge check. Okay, so everyone that was there for the corruption dude can roll a... I'm just going to say roll your lore check.
The only reason why Fletcher remembers it was the whole reason why he wanted to come back. Do I also have to roll?
Occultism.
Yes.
Roll.
Not occultism, lore.
Oh,
Which
lore
is
check.
probably the same for you. Because it's basically intelligence plus your proficiency in lore. So anytime I need y'all to make a recall knowledge check that doesn't have a specific thing to do, I just usually have you roll the lore check. Ellie and Bryn would probably make the connection that the husband would be back at the beginning. So the 3-hour walk the rest of the way to the clearing you originally spawned in.
Y'all remember the corrupted dude? He screamed, everyone was upset, he wanted help, but no one else seemed to
Yeah.
understand him.
The guy that was where the big tree was? That
Yeah.
in?
When you decided to follow the butterfly, and then we
Mhm.
put you on a baby leash the rest of the time.
Well, we saved this place because of that.
We did. And
We
it
were
was good.
forced to save this place because of that.
We still did it.
But he's probably back where he was.
Onwards, that way. And it's Fletcher's not pointing, and it's very clear he's not moving to point. He just said that way, and he's hoping one of y'all know the way.
Bryn and Ellie both would know the way.
Yeah.
Exactly, but now it seems like it was Fletcher's plan.
Okay, so so Saren and will follow with the rest of you. And do you tell Saren about the cloak?
I am assuming that Celeste was the one who was carrying it, and therefore she would, unless somebody else grabbed the cloak.
Technically, Ellie was the last one to handle the cloak, so Ellie would have the cloak.
Alright,
yeah.
then it's up to Ellie.
Then I'd probably just be wearing it.
Why?
Oh, no.
This is why Ellie wasn't supposed to be the one holding the cloak.
So as you're going about your way, Saren will look at Ellie's cloak and go, Ellie, where'd you get that cloak?
Oh, the guy left it behind. It's a cloak of warming and keep you warm. Does a pretty good job.
Or so he says.
Yeah, Saren's immediate response would be to just start flying backwards as she looks at the rest of the party, specifically at Fletcher, and go, is that right?
Oh, I have no idea.
Ellie will sigh and go, will you please, read Aura? Read the
Yeah, I
Aura
can
so I
read
can...
Order again. Where are my spells? Here it is. There you go. Aura be read.
Okay, so I need to re-add the cloak to the thing. As soon as I can find the right button, there it is. Let's add it back to the skills check. And let's see if Saren can actually frickin' identify this proper like. She has a +9, so it is within her power.
Yeah, but it was within my power as well, and it didn't work. So, see.
Oh god.
She also
Okay,
gets a
so
+2.
oh, I have not fixed Saren's prototyping yet for this either.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's try this again. Circumstance bonus +2, not +12, +2. Okay, so Saren is going to identify the cloak. And she's going to go up to K-Paw and smack him in the back of the head.
What, is it gonna turn him into a newt or something?
It'd be funny.
K-Paw, you take two non-lethal points of damage.
Okie dokie.
Obviously,
What?
you can just heal yourself and Jody. Saren is tired of the shenanigans, but she identifies the cloak as Jack's tattered cape. This ragged, mud-stained cape closes with a single black button engraved with a leering devil's face. When you leap, high jump, or long jump, or volt if you're spring-keeled Jack, you gain a +1 bonus to stealth checks to hide or sneak until the start of your next turn. It requires investment in order to function.
I love the factor that Ellie saw it and just went, cloak of warming, yes.
I thought of something really funny, but it's not gonna work because it doesn't fit. But
Which is?
you said whenever climbing or like other things.
Leap,
Just
high
remember.
jump, or long.
Basically, if you're a jumpy person, which would technically be Celeste. But you actually hold up. What is?
I wasn't saying for me. It would be really funny if Fletcher could use it. Just jumped on my shoulder and
You're trying to show me a
could
picture.
stealth on
Yeah, I
my
probably
shoulder.
have one of the highest, if not the highest, athletics.
Well, I'll see it later.
Yeah, I think you do.
I actually,
I'll see it later.
I'm a jumper as well.
Yeah,
I
I
have
was,
+8 acrobatics.
I think
yeah,
we're
I was
all
about
some
to
form of
say.
jumpers.
So Celeste, part of Celeste's thing, she has a +9 athletics and a +11 acrobatics, and she
Oh,
has
yeah.
the jumping feats.
Yeah.
She
Fair
is
enough.
she is also an
Jumping.
acrobatics calling, and she has feet that stride the sky.
Yeah.
Because she is still,
I have this
even though she is a
strategy.
mage now, she is still very much a dragoon. Now,
God.
granted, that all being said, she doesn't have stealth.
I mean,
I have a little
more
bit.
the reason for
It
her to
won't be
be.
my focus. I'll be
I
jumping
also
over
do not
people
have
to damage
stealth.
them eventually.
So yeah, it would technically be best given to either Ellie or Jody if you're wanting to maximize. If you're wanting to minimize weaknesses, then yeah, I guess you could give it to Celeste and she can just do a little jump roll hide.
Wait, hold on. Don't I have something that helps our
That's
allies?
for exploration purposes. So if you're like
Oh.
trying to sneak through a long stretch of thing, you have the feat that where is it? You have
I will
quiet
have
allies.
powerful leap in the next level up, but
You're skilled at moving with a group. When you are avoiding notice and your allies follow the expert, you and those allies can roll a single stealth check using the lowest modifier instead of rolling separately. This doesn't apply for initiative rolls.
so yay +0. Hi.
Yes, but it also means you can have the person that the dice loves for skill checks, Brunhilde, roll instead of having Inka or Jody roll yet another crit one on a failure.
Valid.
Fair.
Yeah, I might be skilled in on like on paper, but the dice say no. The dice say go fuck yourself.
So, you end up getting to the clearing after a 3-hour walk. Everyone is healed because ocean bomb, all that jazz. As long as y'all aren't being idiots or inappropriately panicking the dragon, she will be done tail whipping you. But you get to the clearing and you see what appears to be of the same species as the dryad you are looking for, but this one is a child, a teenager, like maybe about 10 or 11 years old in by human standards, and she is holding a what appears to be a baby in her arms. Uh, Appears to be the same species, but obviously male, as she doesn't have anything to swaddle the baby in, and his junk is, visible.
Okay.
A child with another child.
Jody will immediately try to cover Fletcher's eyes, even though it doesn't matter.
Fletcher is very thankful for this and is not moving at all.
It's a little baby, Gigas.
Well, it's also Fletcher can't move. Fletcher
But-
is physically swaddled still.
but
He's just
also,
stopped fighting the swaddle.
but also, Jody is very much a not a kid person.
Okay. So the little girl will look at you all and go, "Ah, you've returned. I see that your success wasn't as great as we were hoping for." And anyone who wants to can roll a perception check.
except for Fletcher, probably.
I mean, I
No,
can
this
roll
is an
for
auditory
hearing.
one, so
Okay.
Yay! Yay!
I rolled a nat 20 for once.
Fletcher's just purring into her hand.
okay.
Fletcher's not paying
So
attention.
to Jody, it'll be clearly obvious. For Celeste, it'll be vaguely obvious. I do not see Brynhilder's. Okay, there it is.
Me too.
Brynhilder, it's also vaguely obvious. But Jody, you can gather from what you're hearing, what they said, and the sound of their voice that this little child is the dryad with whom you had originally made the deal with.
What in the hell happened to you?
Well, my guess is rather than slaying the Spring-Keeled Jack, he relinquished his rights here, but he took what was corrupted with him. I was mostly corrupted, so in order to actually keep me alive, the Feywild turned me into this. And it seems it turned my husband into this. And she'll hold up the baby, which
No,
most
no.
of you would logic because of he was mostly corrupted by the time that y'all defeated Springfield Jack.
Jody will just say, "Nope, nope, no. I'm sure we all understand. You can put him down now."
She'll just kind of tilt her head, confused at Jody's reaction.
There's a lot of humans who aren't comfortable with the naked body.
Let alone you showing off a child in that way.
You mortals are odd ones, she'll say as she'll bring him back into a cradling position. And she'll go, but unfortunately, I have nothing to cover him with. She'll give somewhat of a defeated side and say, but I guess it's back to the village we go. And she'll start walking in that direction. Walking right past all of you.
So, yeah. It's quite unfortunate we weren't able to fully defeat him, but
She is listening.
my
Presumably,
brain is not working.
how dare you not have a brain?
I sacrificed it for this cool armor.
Yeah, exactly.
She actually did. Her int.
No, that literally, that was my point.
That
was
was-
literally you
that was the
sacrificed it
joke.
for the armor.
What did it cost? Everything. But look at the cool armor I found.
What did the armor cost? Oh, half my brain.
Basically.
This is what half looked like.
It's some sick armor, though.
It is some sick armor. You're not wrong.
Fletcher's gonna pipe up and go, he really hurt. Or, well, not really him, but, like, the things he could summon.
Yes,
Shadows.
because he technically owned part of the contract with you, he was able to create simulacrum of you, for lack of a better term. Then she'll just pause, turn around, and completely shocked go, oh, poor Ellie. He owns your name now. Your old name.
Ellie is perfectly Ellie is.
It was hard to pronounce, wasn't it?
For chat and future watchers of the YouTube video, Ellie was formerly known as K-Paw, and I am mispronouncing it apparently, because apparently I have never pronounced it correctly. But he actively gave his name to the Fae.
While
So-
being warned not to.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Literally
Of
right now.
actually being warned not to.
But Jody will just say, listen, that doesn't matter. The contract that we had, we completed it regardless. We're free, right?
Well, for the most part. Like I said, he did own part of the contract with you, with us.
But the contract was to stop the corruption. We did.
He took part of the corruption with him. one day he will seek revenge, and he will use that thread to drag you into the Feywild. His own Feywild. It'll take him some time to gain the power to do so, though.
Things to get strong for.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, Fletcher?
More things to get strong for.
We didn't need to. This
Oh,
was the deal.
yeah,
Unless
and there's still more corruption, meaning we didn't technically complete the deal, meaning we have to get stronger. We have to do what we were already gonna do, and now we have to deal with him later on. It's fine. This is great.
the deal was only to stop them from corrupting this Feywild. We can't. We.
I think by the exact wording, it was stop the corruption, meaning that our hands are tied.
She'll just give a sigh and go, if I could end the contract, I would. But with the corruption gone from me, the part of the contract I had has been fulfilled. I can no longer pull you back to this place without your permission. However, the corruption he took with him to strengthen himself is corruption of this pocket of the Feywild. By the exact nature of our contract, he can pull you into his wherever he decides to stash that corruption in order to fight him again.
He'll just look physically disturbed or like annoyed.
I apologize if y'all can hear the dogs in the background. They get very excited whenever somebody enters the house.
It's all good.
But at that little annoyedness of Jody, you just hear a giggle come from the baby.
Yo, Pepe.
But you arrive at the village 3 hours later, and she will look at you all and go, you all must be exhausted. Would you rather rest here, or I return you back to your campsite?
I'm not taking any more deals from you.
She'll just gasp and go, you would think that all interactions with the Fae are a trick. You shouldn't think that way. It is wise to be cautious, but it is folly to be overly cautious.
I think we just had a long day, and I think we would rather be around the campfire. It's a comforting place for people.
Very well. She'll wave her hand, and a little stone, moss-covered, but a rune barely visible underneath it, will appear floating in the air in front of Brynhilder.
I suppose I take it.
Okay. She will say, that stone will give you a means of returning here if you ever decide you wish to do so. And then she will just wave her hand, and very unceremoniously, you will find yourselves back at the campfire.
Campfire.
I advise that we should chuck into the nearest ocean we find.
I understand your grudge, but that, I believe, would not be a wise course of action either.
You want to take more deals with them?
That was not a deal.
No, but the next one could be. Or the next one after that. We're in this because of this deal. And we did what she wanted. And yet she gets to reap everything while we're still stuck in it.
I mean, technically, she's tinier now. And her husband's a literal child. I feel like that has to, at least physically, seem weird. He's so small. It's like Fletcher, who finally got out of this bottle, is like holding his little paws, like, in a way to, like, kind of mimic, like, a child.
And we will probably never go back. However, I feel like parting with an artifact of that world would not be. What's the word I'm looking for? Brunhilde would know the word, but
Would not be safe. Because who else? Because if somebody grabs it and then goes to the fucking Feywild.
yeah,
And
that
wants to overthrow
basically.
the world.
Fine. Do what you want with it. And she'll just sort of storm away.
Like, cause I'm pretty sure that since this was given to us, if anything happened that to go through it other than us and caused issues.
True.
Yeah.
That player knows it's useful. Jody is just mad.
There is
I know.
also the out of character joke of if Jody couldn't steal from Bryn, I doubt anyone else could. But Fletcher doesn't know that information, so this is completely out of character.
No, but that
Fletcher-
is in character for Ellie to make a joke like that.
It is. Fletcher's just trying to mimic a child still, but with cat arms. Fletcher is convinced that the baby was like half as small and like a bean.
I mean, Jody and the baby are probably not Jody. Fletcher and the baby are probably the same size.
Yeah, but the Fletcher refuses to believe that he's the same size as a baby.
After literally being swaddled.
Yes, no, literally. He's so convinced that it has
His
to be
ego
smaller.
makes up for it.
Exactly. So you get it. You get it.
His ego adds another few inches.
Exactly. Now scratch his ear and tell him he's a good healer, and that the reason they didn't die was because of him, because that's what he needs right now.
I mean, right now Jody is
Jody walked
somewhere in the forest.
Yeah, Jody left. Someone else has
Wait,
to
you
deal
stormed
with
Or in
off
the
into the
plain.
forest?
It's forest, plains, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Well, no, because you are literally right outside of a forest. That was your
it.
destination.
Cut.
So I
It
need you to
does
decide
go.
right now, did you storm off into the forest?
Depending on how far away it is, either in or towards. Whatever
It would be
way,
about a 20-minute walk from your camp.
then it would be a long fucking walk. She would just go out of earshot then.
Yeah.
Just out of earshot, not actually into the forest?
No, she just wants space. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Let's say it's like I don't think
That
Jody is
DM
gonna
panic
be.
voice.
I don't think Jody is gonna be walking for 20 minutes in a rage. I think she's just going to fucking walk until people aren't in earshot.
Walk, kick a rock, come back.
Cursing, spewing curses all along the way.
Okay. In which case, the night goes by uneventfully. Everyone can take a long rest.
Well,
And don't
forget
forget
you.
your coffee mug.
I did it wrong. Hold on.
I don't
And
have
don't
any
forget to
food.
consume rations unless somebody
I did.
wants to try to
think I
subsist
did.
the party.
Because Jody is big mad, she's probably just gonna ration.
Ration.
Especially since Fletcher was out of. Actually, no. Fletcher didn't use her level 2 spell slot, so she could make food for the party.
Nah,
No,
it's
wait,
fine.
no, she did use both. She used both
I did.
offensively. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we're just
So yeah.
rations should be the the way.
Either way.
Okay. So the start of the next day, I need somebody to roll a percentile. We're going to see just how spooky this haunted forest really is.
Don't trust me with that demon dice.
Okay. So the weather seems to be about average. It looks like it might rain soon, but you can't tell for sure. Do y'all head into the forbidden forest? Dear God, I accidentally transported y'all to Hogwarts. The haunted forest.
Yes.
Yep.
I think so.
Okay. If we do, Jody's probably going to have us be a little more stealth.
Okay. In which case, let me see what exactly the requirements for avoiding notice is. Okay, so avoid notice is an exploration action. I'll allow it. You attempt a stealth check to avoid notice while traveling at half speed. If you're avoiding notice at the start of an encounter, you usually roll a stealth check instead of a perception check, both to determine your initiative and to see if the enemies notice you based on their DCs as normal. So, would y'all like to avoid notice?
I mean, in a spooky forest, I would recommend it, but
Yeah, we can try.
Okay, so we are going to be taking the lowest modifier, which is Brynhilder's, and we are going to roll a group stealth check rolling once. You all get to pick who you want to roll said check, but
what?
oh, I was activating the new scene, and I think I have to bring you into the scene, but the scene itself is not as big of a deal.
Spooky.
And how does following an expert work?
That is a good question. Let me double check Jody's character sheet because the feat has that there. Okay, so choose an ally attempting a recurring skill check while exploring, such as climbing or performing a different exploration tactic that requires a skill check, like avoiding notice. The ally must be at least an expert in that skill and must be willing to provide assistance. While following the expert, you match their tactic or attempt similar skills. Thanks to your ally's assistance, you can add your level as a proficiency bonus to the associated skill check even if you're untrained. Additionally, you gain a circumstance bonus to your skill check based on your ally's proficiency. So let's double check. Jody is in fact an expert in stealth. So you will roll d20 plus your level plus 2 plus dex. But who would y'all like to roll that skill check?
Not I, says the butterfly.
I guess you're rolling it, Brynhilder.
So that's a total of +5, right?
Yes. Okay, a 22. The group feels stealthy. As you enter the forest, you'll notice a sudden tone shift. The lighting of the sun above you changes from the normal yellows and reds you expect of an early morning sun to be a pale purple, and there is a green fog surrounding all of you. Ellie, as the only person in the party who has been in this forest before, I need you to roll me a survival check. Okay. Now I need everyone else to roll me a separate survival check. Everyone else, you'll be taking a -2 penalty to this.
Ooh, circumstance.
Okay, so we have a 14, a 22, a 17. Right. I'm technically part of everyone else.
Yes.
I clicked circumstance, but it just decided not to. So I don't know.
You have to click add.
Yeah.
I thought I did that and it still didn't.
It's okay.
Things happen.
Oh, thank God. God, people are actually somewhat good at this.
Listen, Jody's good at survival. It's just a different kind of survival.
Well, Celeste has zero fucking clue. Saren kind of has an idea. Jody gets a general idea. Fletcher has a no clue, and Brynhilder catches it. After about walking for about an hour or so, Brynhilder, you get the feeling that you've been walking in circles.
Oh, that's just great.
Celos will look at Brynhilder and go, "What do you mean that's great?"
Seems like we've just been walking in circles.
Celeste and Saren will look at the rest of the party at that announcement.
Do we walk the other way then?
Wait a second, and she'll say, which one of us has the knife from before?
I think it's still technically in the party inventory,
Yeah.
but logically, you would probably go to K-Paw. Ellie.
Really? Good. You corrected yourself, that's all that matters.
Also, did anyone attune to the cloak during the long rest?
No.
Like, I forgot to ask if that's a thing any of y'all wanted to do. Because if so, we need to move the cloak into their inventory so they can actually invest it.
I don't mind whoever gets it. It's up to them.
Yeah, I said I should equip the little love.
They said you should equip the little love, but right now I'm trying to figure out who, if anybody, would have invested into Jack's tattered cape.
I don't think anyone would
I-
have at the moment.
I think we mentioned. I know there was a few people. It was names that were
Basically, it would
passed
be
through.
either Jody or you would be the ideal person to maximize its potential. But if you wanted to cover up weaknesses, then either giving it to Brynhilde or Celeste.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I've been doing some jumping, but not usually jumping itself.
Jody will take it then, because
Okay.
the way I picture her is like,
Okay, it's in your inventory. You just go to equipment and then you click to wear it and then invest it. And then apparently we're giving K-Paul the little love. Okay, so
but
K-Paul. Sorry, go ahead.
but she'll still ask for the knife for a second.
Gonna try to
Right.
mark the path or something.
There you go.
Yeah, she'll sort of mark like a nearby tree or something, and just say, whatever direction we choose, just be on the lookout for this. If it's some sort of magics, it's gonna be this. That helps us figure it out. Just pick a direction.
Okay, K-Paul, roll us another survival check. Or, actually, hold up. Do you have another skill that would be more appropriate? Not really, no.
Survive. 10.
Okay. So K-Paul leads the way confidently as before. However, about 30 minutes later, Jody, you notice the tree that you placed the mark on before.
And this is a different direction, yes?
Yes.
We are going in circles. No matter what direction we go. Any ideas? And then just sort of point to the more magically inclined of the group.
Can I try occultism?
Sure.
22.
With that 22, you remember that it wasn't very uncommon for you to get lost in these woods. You have a vague idea where your base of operations while you were living in the woods would be, and you think you remember how to get back there. Roll me a survival check with a +2 circumstance bonus.
Roll 17.
Okay, this time you start to catch familiar landmarks. And, with that occultism check, if you haven't told the party already, you do remember this forest is very haunted and is typically home to undead, including skeletons and ghosts.
Yeah, this is a haunted forest. They weren't lying. There's ghosts and undead and stuff. And I used to get lost here quite. But I think my place that I used to stay is this way.
Oh, that'd be a good thing to get our bearings at least.
After about another 20 minutes of walking, you manage to come to the place that you used to call home, K-Paul. And while there, you notice that what little was left of your base after you left has been completely ransacked.
Hmm. I guess I got out in time.
What could they have been looking for in there?
Do y'all see that in chat?
Just question mark.
Have it rolled.
Perfect. Fletcher, you
Huh.
feel like something magical is afoot.
Uh, would I be able to roll either perception or my spirit lore?
Perception or what?
Or my lore skill is spirit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a lore skill.
Yeah. 14. I'm not good at this. I'm good at it, but I'm not good at it.
I mean, you only have a +4. You rolled an average. So, you feel like you should remember something about this forest, about the nature of spirits in the green mist, but you can't recall anything.
And I detect magic then?
Go ahead.
Within a 30-foot. It wants me to place it. No, I don't want to place. Cast. I don't know where we'd be standing, but it would be 30 feet around wherever we are.
We'll just quote unquote have it be in the center. I figured out how to delete these, by the way.
Nice.
So the clearing itself is only about 25 feet anyways, so you're able to cover the entirety of the clearing, including the ruined remnants of Ellie's tent. And let's see, it is not heightened to 3rd level, so you are just heightened, so blah. You do in fact detect magic in the area.
Do I know, like, what direction kind of thing? I don't know how it
At
works.
1st level, you only detect the absence or presence of magic, and you do
Okay.
detect the presence of magic.
Great.
I need to find out if there's a way I can just secretly roll everything, like the same skill for everyone.
Man, I always love seeing the game master privately rolled some dice.
Oh, yeah. Fletcher would probably point out that there's definitely magic happening.
This magic force is made of magic.
There is magic.
So-
Magic.
As you say that, you all see Celeste vanish.
Oh.
And specifically, you also see Brynhilder vanish.
Huh.
Oh.
What?
Goodbye.
Ellie and Jody and Saren all see ghostly hands appear from the fog and grab Ellie and Brynhilder before they vanish.
Celeste and Brynhilder?
Yes, Celeste and Brynhilder.
Wonderful. You lost your tank.
You then hear a voice say, "Get out. Get out of my camp."
Can we have them back? We can't leave without them.
Get out. Get out of my camp. Ellie, you do not recall anything like this happening in your camp before.
This was my camp. Why are you calling it yours?
Get out. Get out of my camp. And everyone that is
Jody,
still there can roll a perception check if they'd wish.
Jody is also going to grab Fletcher because they're not stealing my cat.
Okay,
Good enough.
Jody
Another
is
nat
apparently
20,
the queen
Jesus.
of listening. Jody, you realize that the get out of my camp sounds the exact same every time it is stated.
Cut the magic.
And furthermore, you can tell that while it feels like it is surrounding the entirety of the campsite, it appears to be echoing from within the disturbed and destroyed campfire.
Jody's just gonna tell everyone to stay close. If you're grabbed, say something, and just immediately look to the fire and see if she can A, see anything, and B, probably uh uh, smother it. But
So there is no fire. The campfire is completely empty. However, you
okay.
do notice one of the stones that you use to fortify a campfire seems different from all the others.
I'm just gonna grab it and hold it up to Fletcher and just
Okay,
do.
roll me a strength check.
Oh, it's a big rock. Okay.
Big rock.
Well, not so much big, but it is heavy.
Where's my strength?
Once I know the rock that Jody's trying to grab, could I just read aura it on, like,
Read
start read
Aura
aura?
does take a minute to
and then-
cast.
Yeah, but they know that it's gonna end up taking a minute, so I might as well start early.
Okay. Yeah, so the rock is definitely magic.
Oh,
I
magic rock.
cannot find the thing to roll strength.
Athletics, I guess, would be the appropriate thing then. Yeah, athletics, definitely.
Do you have a thing for the rock, or do I just roll the
Just roll a generic. I have not made
religion?
a thing for the rock yet.
That's
Okay,
a
so
10.
the rock does not bud. You're not able to like pick it up, but you are able to roll it over, and Fletcher is able to see magic sigils on the bottom of the rock.
My thing. Do you want me? You want it? Is it supposed to be blind GM or private
Uh,
GM?
Either works.
I'm doing blind because I don't remember.
Oh, right, blind, because private is the one that tells you. Okay, so you're not able to identify it fully, but you recognize it as basically a recording stone. It's basically playing a message on a loop.
It's just playing the words, like, continuously. This is what it does. Doesn't explain where our friends went.
I'm gonna check something real quick. If it would actually let me, I can't. There you go.
So, did Fletcher? I don't remember if we said Fletcher saw them get taken or just that they're gone. I
You
think
didn't
Fletcher was
notice the
actually the only
you
one.
didn't notice the hands grabbing them.
Can I make a shadow strike on it just to break the?
Break the rock.
Yeah.
You can try.
Oh, fuck.
What
Holy
Okay.
time
shit,
to
the dice,
waste a crit?
the
It
dice
does look
like
really-
me for once. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do they though? Because you can't crit an object.
Yeah.
Oh, can you not? Oh, then it hates me. Okay, understood.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
no,
knew
so
that.
just roll damage.
Also, 10-minute warning, so.
Yep. So you strike the rock as hard as you can, and all you manage to do is hurt your hand. Well, no, because you're shadow striking it, so you're not actually hitting it with your hand, but you feel no give. You see no indication that you dealt any damage to the rock. I am going to roll a hidden roll. Apparently, Jody is going to roll a hidden roll.
I mean, on my thing, it just says Grandmaster, Game Master has privately rolled some dice.
Yep. But and then you just hear a voice that sounds eerily familiar. You can't place why. Go, hey, that's expensive. Don't break it. And that is where we're going to call the session today because I have a contest to go listen to.
Oh, good.
So I'm going to go ahead and set up a raid. I'll go ahead and deafen. If any of y'all need to leave, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Okay, chat. This ended up being a shorter thing because I am a part of a contest. I'm going to raid a friend. I don't know if I should raid them because they're the ones doing the contest, and the contest is limited to people who are regulars, people who've already watched them. So I apologize that most of y'all probably won't be able to enter, but I do want to give them some support since they're playing and blah blah blah. But they're called Very Cute Girl, they them pronouns, be nice. Thank you all for being here, and we will be back for this next week. And I'm going to try to do a short stream on Saturday. I don't know what yet, but I'm trying to increase my streaming hours. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you all have a lovely evening.